level at all? Well, maybe it is. There we go. There it goes. Good afternoon, EG. Hello, hello. Okay, that is good. We can think about the drone later. I think we're all set. Hey, Schneider. Yeah, let's mount the phone here. Oh, God. Better phone mount. Note to self. Get better phone mount. Hey, Suzanne. Hey, Palouter. Oh, look at that touch grass badge. There we go. It's been a while, but we're back. Just a little bit. A lot of campers again. Well, 2 of them. Let's track for a minute. Re-chat in a minute. So there were 3 ships in the new sluice, the new lock. Gotta stop using sluice. There were 3 ships in the new lock. It's crazy how many ships fit in that thing. And I'm sure there would have fit 2 more. That new lock is massive. It's only when you see ships inside of it you realize how big it is. So we had this general cargo in there. And then you'll see a duo of ships leaving as well. Those 2 are also in it. And there was still plenty of room when I was driving past it. So really crazy. Okay, let me catch up with chat now. Why is my alert not working? Let's try again. Jeez, that was loud, but there it is. Giant Ray, thank you for the 10 months already of Tier 1. We were getting close in a year of ship spotting, actually. I think in October we'll be doing this for a year. Good fun. Let's say hi to everybody as well. Sulzy, hello. Giant Ray, hello. Good day, stranger. Yeah, it's been a while. Dutch fella, hello. Monkey, hello. Veilmeister, next week I'll be in the Netherlands. This part of the Netherlands or another part? Can't wait. Jacob, good afternoon. Welcome in, everyone. It's a lovely day along the river. There's a little bit of clouds, but mostly sunny. It's not too warm. There's a little bit of wind, but not too much. We are able to fly the drone later. Once we see an interesting ship, we'll drone. Ah, you're going to Tilburg. Okay. Gotcha. So yeah, welcome to a cozy afternoon at the river. When the sun is out, I'm warm, but now I'm gonna grab my hoodie again. It's chilly without the sun. We might not have a moderator today, I'm not sure. All the moderators have left, so I might have to do the overlay myself. We got another ship coming by. Lots of small tankers. Oh yeah, it is an absolute lowrider, isn't it? So the wind is coming straight from the west today, out from the sea. So the ships heading out should have a bit more turbulent waters on their bow. Wait, it's a CO2 tanker, really? The helle. I should do the overlay thing. I cannot tell you that, London, but I think he might have to go on a mission to rescue the trailer. I don't know. Dude, I'm trying to get back into streaming. It's been 2 weeks and I forgot everything, how I do everything. Hey Ulrich, moin. Hey TT, hey Big Barry, welcome in everyone. Already see an interesting ship that might be cool to fly the drone towards. With those cranes on it, I want to fly the drone over that one. It's gonna be fun. Hey Kirby, hang on. Who am I? Yeah, I sometimes don't know. Midlife crisis. Let's maybe follow this one first, then I'll worry for the drone. We got plenty of time. It's quite a clear sky. It is. But there's like these nice little sheep clouds, is how I call them. They're like little sheep in the sky. If you look above the ship, tiny little floating balls of cotton. Well, I like how the lowrider is coming from behind her. That's a cool shot. Sayonara. That's a good name. The rig, I think it's gone, Ulrich. I don't see it anymore. The funny thing is I haven't seen a single picture of people catching it leaving. I have a gut feeling that it might have left in the middle of the night, the rig. We'll talk about the rig in a little bit. Sayonara and Nippon gases, yeah. I think people are used to seeing these ships here. But maybe. I am Nico. That's where I'm standing today, exactly. Because you'll see in a minute that I'm gonna spin around while following the Helle. I'm going towards Ghent. And it's cozy busy here today. A few campers, a few spotters. Oh, that's a super nice view. You want to trade houses? Holy moly, that was loud. Let's turn it down a little bit. Dutch fella, tier 2 for 10 months. Thank you for the support, man. I'm excited to see your new job in action. Is that how I pronounce it? And I will take credit for getting you back out on the water. You're welcome. There's a passenger ship in Antwerp. A cruise ship? It's probably gonna leave this evening then. I didn't know, Susie. Well, I'll take a look on the schedule in a minute. Are we in a new, seems more flat? No, I'm on top of the embankment that's here by the river. So, sometimes I'm downstairs. It all depends a bit on the wind and what I want to film, but the cool thing about standing on this part is that I can nicely film the locks towards Ghent as well. So when there's ships in there, we can. Oh, I think I bumped into a button. I'm sorry. I bumped into the button. Sorry, my bad. Okay, I should be back now, right? Hey Johnny. What I was about to say, oh yeah, I saw Hamburg Have live stream one of those sea survival lessons. It looked pretty intense actually, so kudos for doing those. I have absolutely forgotten everything, yeah. I forgot how to stream. I'm also thinking I want to improve the setup a bit. I'm thinking what parts I would need. I would need another clamp, I guess. Yeah. All right, well, this one goes to the lock. We'll take a look at this one approaching. Here we go. Climbing into a rough was the most difficult one. Yeah, don't, especially if it's a private course, because I saw people doing that and they were helping each other out climbing into the raft. So if you were just solo, I can imagine it's harder. All right. Let me first check if I can fly today. It's always a check. There's a ship coming that I would like to fly the drone around. But of course, as always, we need to check the wind, check the drone map, see if there's any NOTAMs. So the wind is 4 meters a second with gusts up to 10, which is perfectly within limits for my drone, so that's good. Second thing that we check is the drone map. And we are all good. No fly. Nope, we're good. We're good. Perfect. When I did the training, I was with a group, but we had to manage it alone. Oh, okay. I guess it makes sense you have to do it alone. You improvised. I mean, if it ever needs to happen out at sea, that's what you'll probably need to do as well. Improvise your way. Oh, sorry, into the. Hey, goat farmer. Okay, let me start setting up the drone stuff. Which ND filter is on there? 20 ND 32. I think that will be fine for today. All right, got the controller. We got batteries. For those who missed the last stream or last two streams, we're now flying a drone on the river as well, so that's what I'm prepping. All right. Oh, see a helicopter in the distance? Let's try not to collide with a helicopter, I guess. Probably can't show you guys the helicopter. It's behind the car from where we're standing. Oh, he's leaving again. Made a U-turn. All right, so we're looking at the Bernhard. Thank you, Akandas. Going to Copenhagen. Oh, sorry. Chat, yell at me if I forgot to film. Going to Copenhagen. Dude, Filemeister, thank you for the tier 1. I forgot. Thank you, dude. 9 months, we have a Twitch baby now. How do you want to call our child? Our Twitch child. I wanted to yell. I didn't hear you from the other side of the river, EG. The passenger ship, oh, it's a mega yacht. Yeah, then I don't know when it will. Icon of the Seas. What is the name of the, I can just do, hang on. There's a website to track cruise ships in Antwerp. Cruise ships. No, for fuck's sakes. Ships in Antwerp. There it is. I am Dutch. I hear a sub. I don't see it yet. I'll thank you in a minute. Let's first look. Cruise ships 2025. Okay, so we are the, oh yeah, 5th and 6th. It's leaving tomorrow actually. It's leaving tomorrow at 2 p.m. That kind of sucks. We won't be able to catch that. Albie, September. Thank you for the sub as well on Twitch. Thank you. William, hello. Welcome. Good day to you as well. Welcome to the Netherlands. Yeah, so tomorrow I have a hard cutoff time of 3 p.m. that I need to leave here, so I won't be able to spot the cruise ship leaving. Oh, that's kind of sad. Maybe if it leaves a little bit later, I might be able to come out after though. I'll keep track of the cruise ship. Maybe we can. Yeah, we'll see. I wish it would leave at like 5 p.m. or something. That would have been great. Because then it would be here by sunset. The site, good work. Thank you, William. Appreciate it. All right. Let me set up the drone further. I was digressing. Okay. Leave the equipment there, nobody will take it. Hey Jenny, yeah, it's good to be on. I wanted to stream last weekend, but life just happened. It was a crazy, crazy weekend. I tried to stream on Friday, didn't work out. I tried to stream on Saturday, didn't work out. I tried to stream on Sunday, didn't work out. Alright, so I'm gonna try to film that one in a little bit with the drone. Be right back. Pee break. Oh, look at that. It's busy on the river. If you look at that way, lots of ships leaving. Indeed, lots of ships. Definitely getting closer to winter. The sun is pretty low already today. It's reflecting in my screens. All right, let's double check, see if this is working. Nope. Oh wait, I put it in the wrong. Oh, it's in the right one. So, oh wait, that's not. Oh, there we go. Wasn't properly plugged in. Alright, there we go. That's the drone. Cool, cool, cool. Let's get in the air.
Takeoff. Home point updated.
Alright, so as you all know, I'm not reading chat when I'm flying the drone. So I just need to be careful. I cannot fly too far in the way that we're looking, because that is a no-fly zone. The whole chemical plant and also the shoreline just next to it is a no-fly zone. So we'll Oh, I forgot to record again. There we go. Think about the YouTube footage. As a bulk carrier. Look how the decks are open on two of the cargo holds. Like the little pyramid shapes. I love seeing the water flow over that bulb. Looks amazing. Wow. There's a lot of wind today though, but the drone seems to be stable. I do see that the battery is draining a bit faster because of the wind. Oh, what a view. Neat. Let's return to base. Hello. Ja, op YouTube. Oh, beetje te ver. Nee, dat niet.
Nee.
Gewoon een hobby,
Ah ja.
fascinatie. Maar ik maak wel graag video's, dus vandaar.
Ja, het was me al een paar keer opgevallen op YouTube.
Ah, je hebt het kanaal al gezien op
Ja.
YouTube. Ja, oké.
Ik werk zelf op de radartoren, dus dan valt het een beetje op.
Oh, oké.
dat
Oh,
mensen,
tof. Ja. We hadden al eens iemand in de chat ook van de radartoren in Hansweert. Ja.
Ah, ja.
Daar zal je ook al eens iemand van gehad. En hebben we ook al eens iemand gehad die op een binnenvaartschip naar binnen vaarde. Dus die was aan het wuiven vanaf het schip.
Ja.
En van de toren hier dan doe je het verkeer van naar Gent en terug.
Ja, klopt. Van de Westerschelde tussen Borselen en Zeedorp ongeveer op de rivier.
Oké.
En op het kanaal tot aan de grens met België.
Ah ja, maar ja, dat is wel helemaal...
Ja.
Ja. Tof.
Ja.
Ik was het te denken, moesten we met de stream op het dak kunnen staan?
Ja, ik heb heel lang geleden ook al gevraagd voor een keer 2 webcams bij ons, maar dan wilden ze van de overheid dat niet.
Ja.
In verband met privacy en dat soort dingen allemaal.
Privacy op het water.
Ja, zo werkt de overheid.
Ja,
in België kan zeggen.
zeker. Maar het is dus kort nog maar met de drone ook boven het water gaan. Want
Sinds
het is,
een paar weken eigenlijk.
ja. Maar het is toch een extra dimensie om ze zo van bovenaf te kunnen bekijken dan van opzij. Maar ik dacht heel lang dat het niet mocht, omdat het is Natura 2000.
Is dat hier ook?
Ja, heel de rivier. Maar blijkbaar in het toegangsbeperkingsbesluit is het voor drones wel mogelijk in sommige gebieden. En hier mag het bijvoorbeeld wel.
Ja.
Dus ik was heel blij.
Ja. Ik weet dat een heel groot deel van Rotterdam mag het niet.
Ja, bijna nergens. Als je ook op de kaart kijkt, is dat een volledige rode zone. Ook als je het kanaal, voorbij de sluizen, helemaal niks. Helemaal tot in Gent, niks. Hang on guys, I'm chatting with somebody who actually works at the traffic control service there. So, but you'll have to speak Dutch to understand us. So practice your Dutch. It's a bit bumpy, that one. Wel, het verkeer op de rivier, is het nu afgenomen de laatste paar maanden? Of?
Ik vind het wel iets rustiger, ja.
Ik had ook dat idee. Ik heb natuurlijk niks om het te staven, maar ik heb wel het gevoel dat...
De schaalvergroting in de scheepvaart speelt ook wel mee natuurlijk. De schepen worden steeds groter.
Groter, ja.
En nu merk je ook wel met, vroeger had je ook veel meer feederschepen hier.
Ja.
Kleinere containerschepen, ja, die hele grote gaan ook naar de Baltic. Dus ja, ook dat verkeer
Niet meer nodig, ja, inderdaad. Ja, ik ben nu ongeveer een jaar geleden gestart. Ik vond een jaar geleden dat het toch drukker was op de rivier. Chat, it's confirmed. There is a little bit less traffic than when we started 10 months ago. Stay on that one for a minute. The Natasha on the way to Sluiskil.
Ja, natuurlijk doen alle sancties met de handelsoorlogen en zo doen ook allemaal geen goede zaken.
Dat was inderdaad ook mijn idee van misschien dat er toch ook wel een invloed heeft. Al wat ik heel rap vind, maar ja, waarschijnlijk. chat. Any questions for somebody who works at the traffic control tower? In case if you're new to the channel, you know what I'm talking about. This tower is traffic control for this area of the river. So starting from Westerschelde, which is about the nuclear power plant on the other side, all the way to Zeedorp, which is a river along, a village along the river, all the way to the border for the canal to Ghent, is controlled by this tower. Well, the people working in there. Can I stream from the roof? I just made a little suggestion, and the person also said that they asked actually to mount 1 or 2 webcams on top of the roof, but the government wouldn't allow it because of privacy concerns and stuff like that. So I'm assuming it's a no. But good try, Sai. En beheren jullie dan ook de sluizen?
Wij maken de planning van de sluizen, doen we wel.
Ah ja, de planning.
Ja.
En het opereren van de sluizen? Nee, dat niet. Ah, ja. En waar zitten die dan? Zitten die...
Op de Westsluis nog, op de sluis zelf. En op de andere sluizen zitten ze wel bij ons.
Ja, oké.
De
Ja.
sluis is ook nog lokaal trouwens.
Oké. Ja, ik zag er daarnet toen ik toekwam, zag ik er 3 vrij grote boten toch in zitten. Dacht, amai, het is maar daardoor dat je beseft van hoe groot de sluis effectief is. Ja. Als je zo ziet, denk je van ja, een tweede sluis, maar als je er echt boten in ziet en dan ziet hoeveel plaats er nog over is.
Klopt, een serieuze sluis.
Heel groot, ja. Zijn er ooit onderzeeërs op de rivier al geweest?
Lang geleden, maar dat is vrij recent niet.
Ja. Long time ago, guys, there were submarines on the river, but nothing recent. And no aircraft carriers, I'm pretty sure of that. I would have known. All right, got another tanker coming towards us now. Ooh, that looks like an interesting one. Oh, it's a Wagenborg. Look at that thing. That looks pretty cool.
Weer. Die gaat naar Gent. Die gaat naar Gent, die Wagenborg.
Ah, super. Nou, nog eens de drone in de lucht steken, denk ik. This one is going to Ghent. All right, we'll see it in a little bit. Stay on this one for a minute. Did I decide which filter? The ND32 filter, Paul. I think that's the good one when it's sunny out. I might have to switch when it gets cloudy in the next few months. What actually are their responsibilities? So they make the planning for the sluice site, and then they do all the traffic control from the section of the river that I mentioned, all the way up the canal to Ghent. And actually the operators of the sluice, one of them is in their building. The other ones are actually on the sluice themselves for operating the sluices. Yeah, we were discussing the big jack, but it's gone. Was dat zo'n grote zeejack van Herema aan de overkant? Maar...
Die gele,
ja?
Die is een paar dagen terug vertrokken naar de Noordzee.
Ik wou het spotten, maar ik wist niet wanneer het vertrok, ik had geen info. Dus...
Uit mijn hoofd zeg ik achter de Pacific Discovery sleeboot.
So it went out a few days ago, guys. The thing probably, he thinks the Pacific Discovery was the ship it was behind.
Zo. towing the barge.
Towing, yeah, towing the barge, of course. Ja, ik heb geen enkel foto ook op Facebook in de groepen, geen enkel foto's zien passeren.
Kijk, het is die Pacific Discovery.
Ja. Anchor handling vessel. Nou ja, al ver op de...
Ze is al op de terugweg.
Oh ja, het is al af. Oh ja. Al wel even geleden. Maar ik vermoed dat hij midden in de nacht of zo gaat vertrokken zijn, want ik heb nergens foto's of iets van beelden gezien.
Ik heb er dronefoto's
Toch?
van gezien met bewolkt weer. Ik denk eind van de dag of zo.
Ja, ik was echt aan het zoeken en overal van, is er info, wanneer vertrekken ze? Want ik was waarschijnlijk dan naar Vlissingen gereden voor het daar te bekijken. Puppies, I cannot discuss that. You know that. Do you know what took so long with the new sluice? Yeah, it was pretty public. It took longer to build. And then they had to do some modifications to the sluice as well. Is hij nu in vol gebruik?
Ja.
Yeah. So now he's fully operational because there's actually a ship going into it right now. I'll show you guys. Stream forgot to film. I know, guys. I'm doing many things at once. But that little inland ship that we saw, this kind of shows how massive this new thing is. The inland boat, like, it's tiny compared to the entrance. But it is fully operational. Oh, good question, Constance. De sluizen zelf, worden die gebruikt naar capaciteit of gewoon als er schepen zijn?
In principe na aanbod.
Na aanbod, oké.
Ja. En dan voor de nieuwe sluis speelt het niet meer, maar voor de westsluis zit je ook met diepgangrestricties.
Yeah, yeah. So it depends, Constance. It's on offer, and then also, for example, for the older one, the older sluice, it also depends on the depth of the ship. It's like it's again pretty quiet on the river, although I think traffic should pick up in the next 2 hours, hopefully. Let's check radar. Where's vessel finder? Yeah, there's a bulker coming to Ghent. That is at the entrance of the river. A little bit further behind it, you have the OOCL Montreal, just under 300-meter container ship coming. After that, a bit more quiet. Oh, there's some more stuff coming from another general cargo ship. A lot of stuff to Ghent, actually. Asperger ship on the way. Harbor feature, another tank. Yeah, we have some stuff coming. And then if I look towards Antwerp, oh yeah, there's stuff coming. Oh, that's an interesting ro-ro. That's one we don't get that often on the river. Leonine, going to Sea Bruges. Oh, that's going to be a cool one to see. We also have the Xiamen coming, container ship, 280 meters. Yeah, we'll have some stuff to look at. I wonder if shipping companies can pay for express handling to close the sluice right away.
Dat gebeurt.
It happens. It happens, right?
DFDS heeft prio-regeling op Ghent.
Yeah. The Begonia Seaways and the Primula Seaways, guys. The DFDS ones that we see, the regular service between Stockholm and Ghent, they have it's Stockholm. Gothenburg, that's the one, yeah. They have a priority access to the sluice, actually. That's why we've never seen it wait. It always has straight into the... How tiny the inland ship looks and that big sluice. All right, so might be a little bit more quiet, but we'll get some more stuff in a bit. I do want to check out the ships on the other side of the parking lot. Anchor area, let's see. That looks like a dredge, maybe, and a Stolt tanker. Hang on, let's check what is parked on the other side. Oh yeah, that's the Middelburg dredge, is the blue one in front. That one is actually operating. And then there's the Stolt Surf behind it. And if we pan a bit further, ooh, there's a crude oil tanker there. That's neat. It's not a big one. What is it? 240 meters by 42 meters. And then there's another one docked, the Bagheera. Reminds me of Jungle Book, the movie. There it is. So many wind turbines. Yep, we have a lot of them here. Especially on the other side of the river. If we zoom out. Well, you got wind turbines and a nuclear power station in one shot. So I think the next bigger one coming will be the Wagenborg, actually. There she is. That's a really cool design. Big bulky bow. So we'll take a look at that one from the sky as well. Speeders. Ah, we missed the closing of the lock doors, guys. I'm sorry. Was the purpose of that design just to break bigger waves? No, I think there's a lot of the superstructure that you usually see above it is in there. So there will be cabins in there, rooms. It's just a whole different design, right? The whole superstructure is in the front and all the rest is behind. That is a very poetic Mallorca. We are on the super zoom, guys, so don't worry. We got some time before she's here. You also see the Zim America heading out at Vlissingen there in the distance. I saw that one when I was setting up, but yeah, I wasn't ready for going live yet. It's called an Ullsteinbau. It splits the waves. Thanks for that info, Ulrich. Ullsteinbau. Well, she's behind the pier now, so. Got a little pleasure craft. Oh, we lost connection. Let's reconnect. Oh no, I lost YouTube chat. Interesting. YouTube chat, I cannot see you for now. I'll have to work on a solution. Damn it. Hang on. Let's just look at that one while I troubleshoot. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, no. Getting ads on my own channel. It's great. YouTube chat, I might miss you for a little bit. I'm unable to resolve this. It's a bit annoying. Oh, wait, I think I might know what the problem is. Let's try again. Yeah, now I'm back. Okay, we're back. Technical problems. Oh, look at that. There she is. So usually these ro-ros sail between Zeebrugge and the UK. So it's rare that one comes up the river actually. This is the Leonine, I think, that I talked about earlier. Where is she? There she is, Leonine. 234 meter ro-ro. Built in 2025. It's a brand spanking new one. Before she came here, she came from yeah, that's Algeria. I wonder if she, maybe she's just taking into service. Sailing under the Malta flag. Interesting. So before Algeria, she was in the Canary Islands, from what I could see.
Charterreis geweest voor Grimaldi.
Oh ja.
En dan
Ja.
nu in het schema van Kobelfret te gaan.
Ja, ja, ja. Juist, Kobelfret. Could have been a charter for the Grimaldi lines once. And now it's going back into schedule. Zeebrugge, UK. It's one of these that caught fire as well in the beginning of this year in Zeebrugge. It was one of these types of ships from this company. Leonine was delivered in March this year. Okay, it's a bit early. She's been in service for half a year now. Yeah, it's a bit quiet before the storm, guys. This thing is a little inland dredge type ship, I think. There's a barge on it, an excavator on it, and a conveyor belt. Wow, words are hard sometimes. It's an excavator that has become a ship. Something leaving the port there to the news as well. That one also has a big crane on it. The Leonine and sister Shomin, delivered in March this year, are 25,000 deadweight tonnage twin screw ro-ro ship with a hybrid propulsion system that uses diesel and electrical batteries as power sources. Ah, look at that. That's good info. Thank you, Silsey, for that. Interesting. So she's partially green. Until the batteries run out, then they start the diesel engines. Wait, is it diesel engines or is it using the heavy oil like most ships? We're looking at the Multra Salvor 4, built in 1983. That's an oldie. One of the older ships. Marine diesel, most likely. Okay. Article you found on Google. Yeah, cool. Right. Meanwhile, the Wagenborg is approaching. Look at that design. Love it. Veel plezier en fijn te ontmoeten.
Tot de volgende keer.
Zeker. Alright. That was cool. Somebody who works at the traffic control here. Alright. He's also going to make a few pictures of the ship. Paul, don't do that. Don't get it in my head. Also got a, is that the Denick leaving? It must be the Denick leaving, right? Looks like the Denick. Is it? Oh, wow, that's not what we wanted. No. No. For fuck's sakes. Oh, no, it's Jacob van Artevelde. Ah. So they're one of those event boats. You can rent them if you have an event. It's usually parked in Terneuzen. Maybe it's heading out for an event this weekend. All right, let's go to the pretty Wagenborg. Meanwhile, we have enough satellites, or is it still? No, it's still red. Hello? Yeah, I think we're good to fly now. Checking. Yep. Okay.
Takeoff. Home point updated.
Still looks a bit washed out with the zoom camera, though. Not gonna lie. As always, chat, not reading you while I'm flying. I was trying to find. There she is. Hang on. Oh no, I see you got a rate. Not reading chat though. Focusing on safe flying. So, testing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me right? Yeah. So you got a very interesting ship coming. Very unique design on this one. In case you're wondering, we're flying a drone over the river and we're ship spotting. Where am I? Let's check. I can fly a little bit forward. You gotta be careful where the ship is right now is a no-fly zone, or at least left of the ship is. So I'm always a little bit on edge flying here. Make sure I'm obeying the laws. The Maxima. Dude, that ship looks amazing. So as you can see, in the whole bow design is the superstructure of the ship built in. She's so long. If you see her from the sky like this, she's so long. It's crazy. Oh. Gorgeous. I should send some of my shots to some of the companies owning these ships. Look, here's some cool footage of your ship. Gotta say, the lifeboat, it's a long walk from the bridge to the lifeboat. If all right, let's go back to oh, sorry, you guys can't see anything. Hang on, let's just stay on this for a minute while I return the drone back to home, and then I'll be back in chat. As you all know, I'm not chatting, I'm not reading chat as I'm flying. Okay, I'm back in chat. Sorry. Hope you enjoyed the shots. Hey Toast. Does this drone have a drone ID? I'm legally compliant with my drone. It is tagged with a unique number that is registered to me. So yes, I follow the whole training actually, because in Europe you have to have a certificate. Well, I don't know, is this a certificate? Is that the word? And you have a license to fly a drone basically. So I do have my license. Hey K2, good Friday. Can I show the drone on cam? Hang on. I just don't want to show you the number on the drone. So this is my hand. I'm covering the label, but this is how big it is. I mean, you can look at the dimensions online as you really want to know. So yeah, very unique ship now approaching. It's a ship that, ooh, look at that. Look at that inland ship. It's one big metal scrap pile. We're transporting metal scrap, so scrap metal. Wow, metal scrap, words, they're hard. Scrap metal. Putting the drone overlay, I can, but I don't want to. I don't think that's nice to look at. It's cool for the nerds. But for the shots, I prefer the clean video feed. Walking Commuter, thank you for the raid 10 minutes ago as well. I was flying the drone, so yeah, I couldn't read chat or interact with you guys. I apologize for that. But welcome, we are along the Westerschelde River in the Netherlands, where we do our usual ship spotting. It's time to slow down, relax, and enjoy the big ships coming by. Not Leo 8 or Leo 9. Leonine is a pretty Dutch, Flemish name, I would argue. But hang on, I want to show you this one. The unique thing about this ship is that it's usually used for a service between Zeebrugge and the UK, I think Hull, if I'm not mistaken. But for some reason she came up the river and now she's heading back out to Zeebrugge, probably to pick up service again. So it's gonna be cool to spot this one. It's one that doesn't come on the river too often. And it's a brand new one as well, so. We are all nerds. I know, but I prefer the clean video feed. I'm sorry. Is it the insomnia? Now I have that song in my head. I can't get no sleep. grab a little. Nah, it's fine. Battery's fine, right? Yeah, we're good. There she is, the Leonine, or Leonine for the English people. And even already behind her I see the Xingyongyang. In Vessel Finder I can see a group of tugs formation in... it's not going to be the Jack, the rig though, because that one is already in Norway by now. Apparently it left somewhere in the in the evening as the sun was setting a week or somewhere around a week ago, I think. So yeah. Hey Error, welcome dude. So I don't think it's the rig, but I mean, I'm gonna check the radar though, now that you mentioned that, Ray. Let's see where what you're talking about. Oh yeah, there's definitely something coming out of the... Does it say where they're going? Elia, oh, it's an island. It's probably gonna be another concrete block. The tug formation at Vlissingen, I'll keep my eye out, but it's probably gonna be a concrete block that's being tugged out to an energy island they're building in front of the coastline. Don't ask me what the function of an energy island is, but it's definitely going to an island. So it's gonna be some kind of platform that is being dragged out in front of the coastline. You got to know that here in Belgium and the Netherlands, in front of the coastline, there's so much windmills. When you're at the actual coastline, you can see windmills everywhere out at sea. So there's a lot of infrastructure there. But yeah, I don't see it yet though. I think it's still in the port. Also, it might be tricky to see, but we'll see if we can catch it. It's coming out of, yeah, okay. They're going 1.4 knots. So. Taking it slow. And then behind the Leonine is already I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, the Costco shipping container ship with a very Chinese name. We'll take a look at that as well in a little bit. The Xinxiamen is the ship. What a name. Going to Greece actually. Xinxiamen. Oh, I haven't done my hourly sellout moment yet. I've been live for an hour and 50 minutes, but I'll do it anyway. If you're new to the channel, you like the relaxing spotting vibe, ship spotting vibe, don't forget to follow for the Twitch and Kick viewers, or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Then you'll see when I'm live next. I do plan on streaming tomorrow if there are ships on the river in the morning. It's gonna be a morning stream / early afternoon stream, because I have a hard cutoff time of 3 p.m. here. There is a cruise ship in Antwerp, so I might actually do a little pop-up stream on Saturday evening as well to catch the cruise ship, but it will all depend on timings. As I said, there's a slot tomorrow that I'm not available, and I have to do something else, so I won't be by the river then. But if I can finish before the ship leaves, then yeah. So that is the plan for the weekend. On Sunday I'm unable to stream. There's other things that have to be taken care of. But we're slowly gonna get back into the rhythm of streaming. Today is the day that I return, exactly after a 2-week off. What does RoRo mean? RoRo means that the vehicles, so this is a vehicles carrier ship basically, can roll on roll off the ship. That's why it's row row. It's not for row 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 your boat. That is not a thing. Ah, there's a thick cloud above us. It's getting chilly suddenly. Row is row in Swedish as well. Oh, we're about to get a full frontal shot of the Leonine. And the sun is back. And also, if you're new to the channel, we also fly drones now over the river. So once this ship is closer to us, I'll put the drone up again. It's gonna be cool because we'll be able to see if there's anything on the ship from above. Because these ships are open in the middle. They have no roof, basically. How long does the drone take to full load? No idea. I have 3 batteries, and it's like a battery station, which I just plug in and it charges all 3 batteries. One at a time though, it doesn't charge all 3 at once, I noticed. Yeah, charging station at home. Did I do my sellout thing? I already did, Kirby. Did you follow? Did it work? There she comes. You unfollowed? Damn it. Oh, I see that the Stream Elements is broken again on Kick. You gotta reconnect to Kick every once in a while with Stream Elements. It's really weird and annoying. Feeling like a rebel today. Now you'll never know what happened to the bike and trailer if you unfollowed me. It's a bit sad. We've just passed high tide. It was 23 minutes ago. So this is as high as the river gets for today. No, Dro, I don't. In theory, I'm allowed to actually. I'm allowed to fly over residential areas, over people's backyards. However, there is a part of the training that says privacy stuff, and I cannot just film stuff. I can fly my drone over their garden, but I cannot film it. In chat? I didn't know there was a dildo in chat. That's, oh god, that sounds so weird. Jesus, I should just stop reading messages from the chat. Somebody did the weather command for dildo, which is apparently also a town in Chad. I thought it was a town in Canada as well. Don't try it in America. Fly over nudist beach? Yeah, I'm allowed to. I can. I was on a nudist beach back in July. I wasn't nude though. Kind of weird. There's a nudist beach up the river here. I mean, we were there on vacation with the fam, but it's a nudist beach, but right next to it is a regular beach. So if you sit on the regular beach and you look left, you see all naked people. It's interesting. And then some of the naked people don't have enough nudist beach apparently, and then they walk onto the clothed beach naked, showing off, I guess. So it's a really interesting thing. It's actually a good spot for ship spotting, that beach, but yeah. Maybe on Kick I can get away with it, but not on Twitch and YouTube. Just jealous. Oh, totally. Wow, Kirby. Not sure if I should slow clap for that. Ah, I miss this. It's nice to be out by the river again. Weather's good. Not too much wind, not too warm, not too cold. I did bring a bottle of water though. Where did that go? Oh, it's still in the car. Grab it. Also, grab a mint. Here we go. Oh, what a beautiful shot. Let's prep the drone. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer though to get into the sky. Got two tiny boats actually also just came by. You might have heard it on the mic. Little humming boat, the VB2. And then just behind her here, the Monty's 5? You've seen this one before. And then I think the Jacob van Artevelde is coming back. Probably doing a tour around. Oh, this is the Danique, never mind. This is the other ship. This is an event ship that you can rent. If we ever reach a million subscribers on YouTube, we'll rent this boat and we'll do a subscriber event. thought these ships were open in the middle. Apparently they aren't. These are like proper ro-ro ships. Also, if you're new, I'm not reading chat while I'm flying. The main focus is staying safe with the drone. I always thought these were open. I don't know why. Dude, look at those windows there at the front. Are those windows or what is that? It's really cool. Switch to a wider angle. So you can see top left of the ship now, from where we're looking, there's a ramp. So that's how they can put cars all the way on the top of the deck. But she appears to be completely empty, judging by this, looking at this. So she might just go back into regular service in Zeebrugge. And of course, at the back you can see the bridge that can lower, and that's how they roll on and roll off vehicles from the ship. This thing is pretty tall though. I'm at like 50 meters in height and I'm almost level with the ship. It's crazy. Okay, I cannot follow it further than this, as she's now going into a no-fly zone. Oh, I forgot to record again. God damn it, I keep forgetting to record with the drone. Silly me. Right, returning the drone. Back to base. And I'll be back with you guys in a minute. Dude, we were pretty far out. We're like 600 meters from where I'm standing. All right, hope you guys enjoyed that. I did. That's one not on fire yet. Yeah, one of these types of ships caught fire in the beginning of this year while it was in the port. of Zeebrugge. All right, next up is the Xingxiaming or something like that. Let's see, did I miss stuff? You love the drone? Thanks, Lums. I'm crashing the drone into a stream, into a ship. No, that's not gonna happen. You like the addition of the drone? Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun to do as well. It's a lot of fun to fly the drone. We'll do a low fly over the, well, not over it, next to the this container ship. Instead of flying high above it, we'll stay a bit more level. So this is the Xingxiaming going to Piraeus in Greece. Make the record, yeah, I know, it's so silly, keep forgetting. It's especially cool as the footage that you record is 4K, so it's a lot better quality than what you see live on stream. I also see the OOCL Montreal now in the distance, so that one is also approaching. It's cool. Yeah, those guys. Bit bumpy at times. Oh, look at that splash. And I'm gonna put my hoodie back on. Wicked. All right. Also keeping my eye out on the Vlissingen port area, because we saw like a big tugboat formation, but so far I don't see them yet. So maybe I'll check on radar. Yeah, they're not there yet. So this one is already closer than I thought. Let's get the drone back up. Okay. First, let's record.
Home point updated.
Yep.
Takeoff. Home point updated.
Oh, look at those cloud formations behind the ship. It's beautiful. I know I keep repeating myself, but I'm not reading chat while I'm flying, in case you're wondering. You can see the thick cloud. That is the ship. The ship is now going into the shadow of the cloud, at least. It's cool. Let's go a little bit higher. Damn, she's going very in the corner there. Oh, look at the sun. Beautiful. She comes. Not that full, if you ask me. And off she goes. It's crazy to think that this is 600 meters from us still, the ship. That's how far it is. 500 to 600 meters from where we're standing. You would think it's closer. Sometimes it's possible. I mean, it is a wireless connection from the drone to me, and then I just feed it into the stream, so it's possible. I swear it sounds like my oven timer. Is it from DJI, your oven? I think I recorded this one. I hope I did. I'm not sure now. I mean, you can rent like, well, you can buy spots on these cargo ships, Paul. As a passenger, not all of them, but the bot has crashed. Oh, okay, good to know. I won't be able to restart it from here now. That's kind of sucks. Well, we are without overlay then for for the rest of the stream. That's fine. Let me check our radar. What else? Yeah, we have the OCL coming. I'll definitely wait for that one. Yeah, it's the same thing. You probably found a bug that I have to solve that made it crash. Okay, so I'm looking towards Vlissingen. Still don't see the big clump. Appreciate that, Toast. It's the only I need to set up so I can remotely access that server as well. That is like a more generic web server that I have that is hosting it now. Okay, let me check radar, what else we can expect. Say we have the OCL Montreal on the way. Let's see, behind her, small general cargo ship. Tanker. Wasn't there a bulker coming to Ghent? Where's that one? Tanker. There's the bulker. Golden Furious, what a name for a ship. So we'll definitely wait for those two. Let's see what else on the... Okay, after those two, there's virtually nothing coming in. Okay. Then coming from Antwerp, let's see. What are you? No, you're an inland ship. Another inland ship. More stuff. The Maersk Kansas is underway as well. We might be able to pick that one up as well. We'll see how far that one has progressed by the time the bulker gets here. other than that, yeah, those might be it for today. All right, a few more ships. Cool, cool. Oh, what is that green thing over there? Oh, there's a dredge. That's a dredge ship. So that is the Océan Montreal that's underway, and then we were talking about a tugboat formation. Yeah, those are the tugboats, but it's not really visible what they're... Oh, wait, it is visible what they're tugging. They're tugging that massive block. Look at that. That looks so silly. Can we fly over? In theory, we can, Weilmeister. The drone has a range up to 32 kilometers, but that would crash my drone. I wouldn't be able to fly that far and come back. Second of all, in Europe, you have line of sight that you always have to have of your drone. So if I'm flying kilometers far away, there's no way I have visual line of sight of my drone. So then I would be doing stuff that's not allowed. We have quite strict rules here for drone flying. But in theory, it's possible, technically. I found a YouTube video of somebody testing my exact model of drone, and he flew away 16 kilometers and back. And his battery died just before he arrived back home. But yeah, it's pushing it. Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's if you can't see it with your naked eye anymore, then you've lost the VLOS, as they call it, a visual line of sight, which I gotta maintain at all times. I don't know. I think it's 2.4 or 5. I'm not sure. It's probably 2.4. You can look it up if you're really interested in the... I'm surprised it works this well, actually. Although sometimes when I'm above the river, I do get a notification, be careful, there might be interference. But I assume that's probably because there's a lot of radio communication over the river, and that might wobble into my signal a bit. Oh yeah, that's true, 5 wouldn't go that distance. Yeah, that's true. I think it's dual band, 2.4, as I remember correctly. So that will be our next big ship coming towards us. Another thing that I noticed that is, there's like a whole series of, let's zoom in here. Yeah, barges parked there. Look at that. They're all just parked there. They're probably ready for a ship to arrive, and then they have to probably unload the ship on the water. So they're probably parked there ready to be filled up on the water, if I'd have to guess. Everybody not fine. Yeah, it took me a while to not be scared flying over the river, actually. I got it a month before I even used it ever on stream. I was already flying it a month, for a whole month, just practicing over land and then also getting used to flying over water, because it is scary the first 5-6 times that you do it. Is it grounded? No, the control guy is he made pictures of the Wagenborg earlier, and then I think maybe he has a shift or something, but yeah, he yeeted off. Nice dude though. It's cool of him to say hi. Oh, there you go, Toast. It's proprietary OcuSync. And I do have a more advanced remote as well than the regular remote. So the drone is DJI Air 3S, which comes with 2 types of remotes, but I have the RC Pro 2 remote. Because I needed that for the clean HDMI feed for the stream. Hey, Mr. Bob. Good afternoon. Have we seen the Skibbity ship from Amsterdam? The what? I have no idea what you mean, Suzanne. I don't know what the Skibbity ship is. Skibbity bop bop boop. So I'll also fly the drone for the OCL, I think. Although I'm actually more interested in the Bulker. I'm not sure where that Bulker is at this point. Yeah, it's a bit choppy, the wind. Let me check the wind again, if it's still safe to fly the drone. I checked in the beginning, but maybe the wind picked up unexpectedly. Let's see. So there's currently a 4 meter a second wind with gusts up to 9 or 10 meters a second. The drone is rated to fly up to 15 meters a second. So yeah, it's still fine for flying the drone. Well within limits. Meanwhile, got a little inland container ship coming by. Where's this one going? Is it going to Zeebrugge or maybe Braakman here up the river, just beyond us? Yeah, we cannot. I don't have the overlay thing anymore. Crap. I have to check myself now. Let's see. Europort. So it's going all the way to Zeebrugge, this one. All the way out through the coastline on this little inland ship. Scary. Thanks, Toast. The backup system. Hey Henry, good afternoon. Welcome. I wonder why it crashed. Very curious to see the error. I hope I can see it because it's in the Docker running. Oh, we'll have to see. Where's that bulk carrier? Hang on. It's going in. Why can't I see it? Oh, there it is. Okay, now I see the bulker. Okay. She's taking it slow though. She's going 6.9 knots with a tailwind. How deep is she? Oh, she's 14.4 meters in draft. Wait, 14? Will she be able to enter the canal then? She might actually have to anchor on the other side. We might not even see her today. I think 14 meters is too deep for the canal. So probably the big barges that we just saw earlier that are parked there in the river are probably going to be used to empty her. Let's try to capture her. Yeah. Oh, the wind is picking up though. Holy. So that is her. That is the bulk carrier. The deepest. I think we've seen 16 meters before. That's like the limit mostly, around 16 meters. Some of the bigger container ships going to Antwerp. Yeah, Golden Furious. It came from Gibraltar West Anchor to Ghent. do one. Let me. I can't see anymore. The pilot schedule is probably. I'm gonna try anyway. Incoming. Let's see. Golden Furious. I don't see it on the schedule anymore. No. Let's see what else we have here on the schedule. Nothing too big. We'll keep an eye on this Bulker, but if that one isn't coming here, then the Montreal might be our closer for today. Let's see. Where did that one come from? What are you? Oh, it's the Stolt Surf coming towards us now. She looks brown, but she's actually yellow. She came from New Orleans in the US. Look at that. Hey, Uzi. Good afternoon, man. Good to see you. Not fair, she's painted rust color. It's by design. It's actually a smart move. It's cool to see the Montreal behind her approaching. Cool shot. What is that? I see another ship coming from Antwerp now. Let's see, what are you? Oh, it's the Vera Rambo, an all-white container ship. Going to Dunkirk. Oh, Dunkirk. I feel like I should bring one of those portable wind meters. I feel like the wind has picked up quite a bit. I'm not sure if the drone is still. It's still good to fly the drone now. Oh, we've seen her before. Back in June. Maybe to talk about the plans for this weekend again. So tomorrow I hope to stream somewhere in the morning / around noon. I do have a hard cutoff time of 3 p.m. tomorrow, so that is a hard cutoff time that I have to respect. But there is a cruise ship in Antwerp that is scheduled to depart at 2 p.m. If it departs later, I might be able to come back to the river to catch it here. So that would be really cool. Yeah, and then on Sunday, I won't be able to stream. I have other stuff to attend. And then starting next weekend, I do hope to go back to this regular 3-day stream schedule. Hopefully. I miss this. Getting blown at by the wind. Nice views. Good company, you guys. So cool how you can see the shades of the clouds on the water. The holiday's over, yeah. So September 1st in Belgium, the school starts again. So the kids already have their first week now. So everything is getting more a bit into a regular routine again, which I kind of like. It was pretty much all over the place for the past 2 months. Although I do have a big home project that I have to work on the next few months. We're gonna redo the entire garden. So I'll need to find some time to work on that. I'm not sure when. But yeah. Nothing for you guys to worry about. Garden. Redo the whole garden. The backyard. Even though she's painted yellow, we can still see her her rust marks. Look at that. Also, she's really full. Look how deep her bow is in the water. Wow, that's cool. She's 10 meters. She's at her max draught. Wow. You can definitely see that. Oh, she has a red painted lower hull. Wow. Yeah. None of that visible. I mean, you can clearly see, like, look at that bow. Cool. Georgetown. What flag is she under? The Bahamas? Is that Bahamas? She'll be going to dry dock in December? Oh, that's fast. I mean, there's a bit of rust, but we've seen much worse. I guess Stolt likes to maintain their ships well. The Cayman Islands, okay. Thanks for that, Toast. I couldn't recognize the flag. I'm not a flag expert, by all means. Oh, she has a nice rumble to her. This is the sound of my youth. Our last drag was in 2020. Wow, 5 years ago. That's not too bad for 5 years, though, of wear and tear. I would even say that it's pretty good. And off she goes. "2020 wasn't 5 years ago." Almost. All right. We got the OCL Montreal coming. 294 meters long. Hey, Marzi. Wrong channel. Wrong channel. All right, well, I wonder if I should fly the drone. There's a lot of wind now, though. I wish there was a very accurate way of knowing how much wind there is, but let's check again. I kind of disagree with that, TT. It's a bit too expensive to have it crash in the water. Just a tiny bit. I don't, Toast. I don't. I just need to look at the weather reports. That's sufficient, according to the training, that is. And of course, my own good judgment. I don't think I'm gonna fly the drone. I'm not gonna risk it. It's not worth it. It's not a unique. Holy crap! What? Okay, I'm not gonna fly the drone now. That wouldn't be. Why is there a plane so low over the river? The hell? Is that the drone police coming for me? Dude, that's dangerous, my dude. I'm drone flying here. It's a Coast Guard, actually. Shit, I lost him. Holy crap. I was battling my tripod. Why are they flying so low? That's crazy. Well, good that I wasn't flying the drone. I would have panicked. I probably would have just gone very low over the water. Holy crap, that's crazy. Yeah, my drone is legal. There's nothing illegal about my drone. I'm licensed. I'm allowed to fly. There isn't any no-fly zone restrictions here. Let me check again, just to be sure. Maybe they just declared it. So there is an interactive live map. Oh my god, you guys are missing all the action. I'm sorry. He's making a U-turn now. What a show off. Yeah, there's no active no-fly zone. Shit, I lost him. I was like looking at. Wait, he's doing circles there. Yo, look at that. This is now plane spotting stream. He's literally doing circles. Is their door open? It looks like it. Sorry, I don't have chat on the phone right now. I was looking at a map. I'm doing too many things at once. We'll just follow the plane for a bit. It's cool. What the heck? They should at least declare it as a no-fly zone if we're gonna do these test maneuvers here. Okay, let's go back to the chat for a minute. Wait, it was a Dutch Coast Guard. We don't have. I don't think it was a Belgian one. I don't even think the Belgian Coast Guard has a plane. They have helicopters. They had a good look at the concrete cube earlier as well. Oh, they did loops there? Like circles, not loops. Interesting. No, I was actually investigating the drone map, see if I missed any flight restrictions, but there's none. I just wanted to make sure. Crazy. It is the Belgian Coast Guard, really, flying in the Netherlands. That's ridiculous. Okay. Interesting. Anyway, we kind of did miss the OOCL a little bit. It's the Belgian Coast Guard that took off from France and is now flying circles over the water in the Netherlands. Noted. It's OOMMM. Okay, okay. I believe you. I believe you. That was spectacular. I think the camera didn't do it justice though. See, this is why when I'm flying the drone, I'm always focused on looking around, flying the drone, and not on the chat. I would have seen the plane come in time and I would have been yeeted out of there. Well, it literally flew where I was flying the drone earlier. That's crazy. That's what I have to say. I'm really not reading chat when I'm doing it. I don't have to say that. The thing is, I've seen here, I've seen flight restrictions on the river before, actually. So that's why I'm surprised they're doing it now without a flight restriction. Actually, that's actually good that you mentioned that, TT. I could actually have an in-ear with TTS on for still hearing chat while I'm flying the drone. It's actually not a bad idea. I should bring my earbuds when streaming. Note to self: bring bring earbuds for the next stream. Cold Fears are going to evening. Yeah, I already saw. So they're gonna empty it first. It's too deep in the water, basically. Oh, the guy who I talked to earlier from the. If you weren't here earlier, we had a person come by, and he works at the traffic control tower here, just in front of us. That thing over there. He's back now. He's gonna make more pictures of ships, I guess. I asked to go inside. I tried to hint at like, wouldn't it be awesome if we could stand on the roof of the building to ship spot? And he was like, yeah, a few years ago or a year or two ago, we tried to have webcams mounted on the roof. And the government was like, yeah, no, privacy concerns, blah, blah, blah. So government said no, basically. So I don't think we'll be streaming from the roof of the building, or maybe in the building, I don't know. It's all government controlled. Look at the sailboat. Cool, right? Just crossing over. The sailboat probably heading to port. Probably just over there to port. Although, yeah, it might be coming our way actually, the sailboat. It's not on radar. What flag or the data? Let me check the drone map again. I'm so flabbergasted that this plane did this maneuver without having a flight restriction in place here. Yep, no restrictions. We're just goofing around a busy shipping lane. It happens a lot, dude. The little boats on the big shipping lane. What's up, meaty? The coast is allowed to fly with. I mean, they are like. There could be helicopters flying here as well, but it's. I don't know. I would. Yeah. I don't know. I guess that's why you need to do a whole training when you fly drones. The thing is also with the drone I'm allowed to go up to 400 feet in height, which is just 120 meter-ish. I think just under 120 meter high in height that I can fly. So I would expect any other aircraft to stay above 100 feet, 400 feet. But that thing was definitely below 400 feet. I'm not sure if you can see it on flight radar or anything, how low it was flying, but I'm sure that was below 400 feet. Yeah, get out of the way, Scythe. that was the remark. Make sure you're out of the way if you see one coming. The thing is, I see them coming. They don't see me, right? Because I'm tiny. I'm a tiny drone. So I'm the one that has to make sure that I'm out of the way of any bigger aircraft coming by. Detecting plane speeds. I don't remember a section on that, no. Oh, there was a whole section of what you have to do when incidents occur, TT. Don't worry. Who you have to call, who you have to inform, what you have to do. I know what I have to do. I thought she was all white, but apparently it's more of a grayish hull. The Vera Rambo. You must have an insurance. It's included in the, yeah. I don't even know how to translate it. Basically, as a Belgian, I need to have a certain insurance as a person or as just for being a family. It's covered in there. Is it voluntary? I'm not sure if it's voluntary, Scythe. I think the DJI app tracks it automatically, actually. I assume so. There's a crane ship underway. Where to? Where from? From Vlissingen Port, Sulzy, to the bulker, probably. But yeah, I'm pretty sure all my flights are logged in the app. That is true, K2. That is true. 20th of September. Let me check, Jeffrey. Let me check my agenda. I might be here. I'll probably be here. Some Jan in YouTube chat says the cowboy you saw flying is now at Kloosterzande at 100 feet. Holy moly, 100 feet, that's so low. It's funny that you call it a cowboy. I kind of agree. You're tempted to divert the motorway here next Thursday and passing. I mean, it's if you're taking the tunnel under the river here, Valmeister, it's literally an exit away. It's like a few hundred meters from the exit of the. Is it a highway and not the motorway? So you can quickly do a stop here, have a pit stop. Just seen it on maps, yeah. Yeah, that's like 30 meters, 100 feet. Dude, don't talk to me about doggers. Guys, we gotta talk. The missus wants to get a dog. I'm not a dog person. I really dislike dogs. They're smelly, they're a lot of work, they're annoying. I'm in a pickle here, chat. You need to help me. Passing at lunch, I'll grab. There's a McDonald's not too far away. That's a bit further away, but. Dogs are horrid. I don't like. I know cats are so much better. Chat, you fill my heart with joy. I agree with all of you. They're your best friends, unconditional loyalty, unless there's bacon in the room. They smell. There's a lot of work. Oh, we might need to change that command, Toast. We only have 2 anymore. No, the orange one has passed away. When was that? June? Yeah, in June. The orange one is with us, actually. I have a little bracelet with some of his ashes inside of it. You guys probably won't see. So this is what remains of the orange cat. This little bracelet here. There's some ashes in there. That's why she wants a dog. She wants to fill the void of the orange cat with a dog. Which is a massive void because the orange cat was amazing, but yeah. I really dislike dogs. Never felt anything for it. I just want another orange cat. I've had 2 orange cats in my life. Both of them were absolutely amazing. So why wouldn't the third one be amazing as well? Got some ships coming out of the sluices. Let's spin around. Look at these little creatures, full of energy. Horrible. I'm the only pet in my household. it's another full-time job. I mean, she grew up with dogs and cats, so she had both as a kid, so she knows what it is. I'm more like, I'm trying to convince her not to by saying that, oh, the kids are getting a bit older, we'll be able to do a bit longer journeys, and then it will be a hassle because you'll have to find someone to really take care of the dog. Like with cats, you just need to find somebody that will give them food every 24 hours, and the cats are good. With a dog, you really need to find somebody that lives with the dog while you're on vacation. So that's what I'm trying to work through, but so far we agreed that there will be no dog until all 3 cats are gone. So we have 2 more cats remaining. But one of them has chronic kidney failure, so he has limited time. The other one is morbidly obese, and I don't think she's already 9, turning 10 next year. So yeah, I don't know. I might be stuck with a dog soon. The kids can help care the dog. They can't even care for themselves, let alone a dog. So we got one of those ships that's pushing barges coming as well out of the lock. Yeah, it could be down to 0 very fast. Also, somebody said get a Maine Coon. One of our cats is actually a gray bastard Maine Coon. So one of his parents is Maine Coon. It really looks like a Maine Coon, but it's not a purebred Maine Coon. It's an absolute asshole, that cat. It's my least favorite cat that I've ever had, actually, the Maine Coon. So not feeling that. I'll have to surprise her bringing home 2 kittens. Dude, shut up. She was on a bike ride last month with the kids, and they were going through a foresty patch, and they saw a nest of orange kittens there. But they were really like, I think, wild kittens, because they couldn't approach the kittens. They were all just running away. But I think if she was able to grab one of them, we would have already had a new kitten in the house. The thing is, 3 cats is too much in my experience now. Because the 3rd cat came in, it was also one that we found by accident and we saved basically, because it was dying. So it was the Maine Coon one, was the newest one. So we saved its life, but 3 cats is too much. 2 is nice, 3 is too much in my opinion. Yeah, Toast is slaying it, indeed. A year later, they love the dog so much. No, no, I refuse to like the dog. Just out of principle, I dislike the dog. Valleys. It's a pretty low rider. It's not low, but it's pretty low. Yeah, there's a bit too much cars parked here. It's annoying. Yeah, look at that massive camper van, and then they have a trailer. It's basically their garage for the bikes. Do you think they still have a house, or do they live in that thing full time? All right, let's keep going. So I'm gonna wait for the Marsk, Kansas, and that will be our closing ship for today. I see it in the distance. I think it will be here in like 20 to 30 minutes. Maybe I'll fly the drone again if there's not too much wind and cowboy action. Oh, it's the narwhal that's pushing. Yeah, seen that one before. So that is the actual ship, that little square at the back. All the rest is just barges that are attached in front of it. Pretty long though, the two barges. The locked doors are closing, look at that. And it's closed. One more ship that came out of the lock, the Lena. Let's me spin back. Straight for Alina. There's my water. We have a few tankers coming our way as well. So there they are. You can see the Costco in the distance there, leaving the river now. And then the Maersk is coming from Antwerp, so we'll see that one in a bit. It looks pretty full, the Maersk, from a distance. Looks tall. No. One of them is the Westerschelde. Let's check out the ship. Wow, they're pretty far out still. So the smaller one, there's multiple, right? There's 3 of them actually. So the Westerschelde, which is the one on the left, I think, yeah, the bigger one, came from Hamburg. Look at that. And then the harbor feature is the smaller orange one that we can still see. That one came from T-Spore in the UK. The smaller one is also going to Ghent. And then indeed there is a general cargo ship as well called the Eleni K. That one going to Ghent as well and came from Vlissingen. Oh, that one is just moving between ports here. Cool. Wonder if there's a better way to see the actual wind situation. Let me check. "16 kilometers an hour according to this. It's 4 meters a second. I feel like there's more wind than that though. Speak. Speak. The cowboy has just landed on the airport in Antwerp. Interesting. Because I saw it fly back towards Terneuzen and then I didn't see it anymore. Pollution patrol. I mean, their doors were open, so maybe. It's pretty crazy to see though. That plane that was flying so low over the river. Okay, dude. Boom, boom, boom. So I can see the Maersk approaching. I will try to fly the drone when the Maersk is here. Oh, we've almost been live for 3 hours. I only did my shtick once. I'll do it again. If you're new to the channel and you like the relaxing ship spotting vibes, don't forget to follow if you haven't followed yet. If you're on Twitch or Kick, you can follow. If you're watching on YouTube, you can subscribe. It's all free and helps out the channel a lot. And of course, you'll see when I'm live again, probably tomorrow. It was very strange behavior. Yeah, it wasn't indeed very interesting what he was doing. As I talked, I've seen like flight restrictions on the river for drones and stuff because they are doing scheduled training flights low over the water, but there was nothing. I just had the drone in my hand to start flying it when I saw the plane. I was like, yeah, we're skipping this ship with the drone. The S-Burger about to appear from behind the pier. Oh, is the S-Burger a smaller one? Oh, sorry. It's always hard to see from afar. Which one is it? Oh yeah, now I see it, yeah. The harbor feature, the bigger one. Thanks, Toast. Actually, it feels like they're going very slow, these two ships. If I see how far the Maersk has progressed towards us. Interesting. Hey, Edo. I see my house clearly in Vlissingen. Maybe I can fly my drone all the way to your house. Then I can land at your house. I can pick it up there. Although I think I won't make it that far. The battery is probably going to be empty before I reach Vlissingen from here. I wonder how many kilometers that is, the city in the distance. In the theoretical range is 32 kilometers, but that's theoretical. I think the real range is probably around 20 kilometers. But you'll run out of battery before you've flown. You can do 20 and 20 back. That's 40 kilometers in total in distance to fly. The battery won't do that long. Maybe on a day when there's zero wind. That's 19 kilometers. Interesting. Thought it would be more. So yeah, in theory, I could fly the drone there. In theory. Not gonna try it though. It's too expensive. Yeah, we saw it leave the port a little bit ago, the big block. for the energy island. So yeah, it should be near you, I guess. Hey Osterhawks, good morning, welcome to a nice day along the river, nice and peaceful. From Iowa, no ships there, are there? Seas of corn and soybean. And they're sailing tractors through it. She looks so cute and tiny, the Asperger, compared to the bigger. Actually, I don't think it's that much bigger. It's just a lot higher in the water because it's empty, this one. So this one is empty, and this one is fully loaded. That's the difference. And then even the third one behind it is the general cargo ship that's coming. That one is going to Ghent. Oh, I think these two are actually going to Ghent, the two that you see now. This one is going to Antwerp, the Asperger. Baga. Asperger. Yeah, here in where I live, so just inland from here, there's also a lot of corn fields. So I saw that they're almost ready to be harvested. Oh, the other one is longer. Okay. So there is a significant difference then between these two ships. This is a baby ship. Also, this one is leaking. It's a leaky ship. And a smoky ship. Look at that plume. Yeah, there's a tug behind it. Which is interesting because she's empty. Maybe because she is completely empty, she's less maneuverable. We often see it like fully loaded ships as well. But you would think that a ship like this could maneuver by itself. She's in a rough state though, look at that. Doesn't really look like a rust rating though on her. It's more like a scratch rating that we should. So much rubbing and bumping on that one, that must have happened. We haven't done one all stream though, so maybe let's do a rust rating on her. You know how it all goes. You can vote, guys. A 10 means the ship has no business being afloat. It should be at the scrapyard because it's so rusty. A 0 means it's fine, there's no rust, nothing to worry about. What do you vote on this ship for rust rating? Get your numbers in now. She was in dry dock in 2021, so that's 4 years ago. A 6, 0.5? What the hell? 8, 3, 5.3. Looks like a standard Russian coast vessel. Uh. Five. It's difficult this one, because you see it has a lot of rust spots, but it has more scratch marks than rust actually. We have a double hull. Yeah, it is a tanker with a but still. You're a mailman on the boat. See the more rusty daily. 7. Yeah, it looks in a rough shape for sure. We'll take a look up close when she's in front of us. Ooh, she's smelly. I can smell those fumes that you see coming out of her from where I'm standing. Wind is blowing it towards me. Disgusting. Well, there's marks right against the, yeah, but it's rare that, it's not often that you see it this extreme, right? There's people on deck there, getting the mooring lines ready for the lock. There's definitely a quite rusty spot there in the front, though. I think I'm gonna call it, you know, this is not a democracy, so I have the final saying. This is a dictatorship. We're giving it a 6. Here we go, I said it. 6 out of 10. It is indeed the British English spelling of harbor, that's true. 5.5, 6.9, no, 6. Holy, that scared me. I'm getting poetry, I'm hyped. Wait, oh, I don't have TTS, no. I don't think I have TTS on. Okay, I'll read it as we watch this one come in. You get my beautiful voice, for Hawks, and thank you for the 100 biddies. Watching a leaky ship moving past, pushed by a tug. There is not mast. Rust bucket, it could be its name. Nothing to see, obviously no fame. Poor girl is in need of repairs. Better future, her outcome may fare. There we go. Scammed. I wonder why TTS was not working. I should have TTS for bits though. Thank you again, as for Hawks. Do subs have it? I don't think so. For subs, I turned it off, I think. Well, we'll know now. Nope, we don't. Scythe, thank you for the 9 months of tier 1. How are we gonna call our child? Scythe, we have a Twitch baby now. It needs a name. How do you want to call it? Hey Kai. Hey Paul. All right, guys, I'm gonna get ready to get the drone in the sky because we've been slowly watching this one come in, but look at that. Yeah. The Marsk is on the way. All right. Drone time. Also see we're hype training. Okay. I like how you see the ship spoiler for a scale there. Looks cool. Are we good for flying? I think we are.
Takeoff. Home point updated.
All right. If you're new here, I'm not reading chat while flying drones, so bear with me. Okay, so we're mostly interested in that one though, the Marsk one. We'll fly out a little bit. It's a little bit far away now. Maybe we'll use the. I forgot to record. There we go. Let's use the zoom lens for a little bit first. Per usual, it's a Marsk ship and it looks a bit rusty. We're kind of used to that, I guess. Might have to stay on this side of the ship for light purposes. All shade on the other side. Dude, I really think DTS would be a good idea actually for flying because I feel like I cannot interact with you guys. Maybe you're saying, oh, this sucks or oh, this looks amazing. I'm hoping the latter, the second. Oh, what a shot. That's beautiful. The Marsk, Kansas. Wonder where she's going. look at that truck on her. That's cool. We're joining it all the way to where it goes. Oh, just kidding. Thank you. Returning to home. In case you're wondering how it looks where we are standing, that little car solo at the top of the hill, that's where we are. That's where we're standing. No, we're not on top of the tunnel. All right, cool, cool. There we go. Oh, look at the waves of the. We're gonna. The waves of the Mars hitting the pier here. All right. Do 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 do. Hang on. Putting the drone in its bag. Go. And then the battery packs. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Did I miss? Oh, Lady J, thank you for the Prime. 46 months. Thank you for the support. That's a long, long time. Hope you're doing well. Hope you and the family are well. Yeah, we're good. It's been a bit busy in the past few weeks with the fam, but school started again, so all is well. What else did I miss? Did you guys like it or dislike it? each other. All right, so I'm about to wrap things up for today. As you know, I should be back to streaming tomorrow, like in the morning or around noon time. I will stream if there are ships. If there's no traffic, then yeah, I won't come out. But I do have a hard cutoff time of 3 p.m. tomorrow. I need to do something else. However, there is a cruise ship in Antwerp right now, which is scheduled to leave tomorrow afternoon. Its official departure time is 2 p.m. I hope it's going to be later, because if it departs later, then I might be able to come back to the river in time to catch the cruise ship. That would be a mini stream as the cruise ship comes by. So that is the plan for the weekend. On Sunday I won't be able to stream because I have something to do. Other than that, yeah. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for all the support and follows and the AI moderators. Oh, I should press a button before I sign off, right? Where is it? There it is. Other than that, thank you all for joining, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye.